It's great to die in June. Got so much swag. F***ing hell. Why? Oh! What? Hello darlings, it's Tess and I am a creative witchy mess. On this particular day though, I am a creative witchy mess who is reacting to a very smutty fanfic for Fade Routher and Margot Fenrig in Dune Part 2. So I was trying to think of a pairing that might be interesting for a fanfic because I basically don't read it. So I was just like, okay, well, I don't really think about, you know, who's my OTP, who's this and that. Like, I don't consider that. A scene that definitely interests me, sorry about the car noise, we live next to a highway, blah blah blah, you've heard me say that a million times. And a scene that really interested me between two characters in a way that was very suggestive is the scene of Fade Routher Harkonnen and Lady Margot Fenrig in Dune Part 2. The next scene, it's shown that she had sex with him. She says like, oh, the bloodline is secured, which was the point of her finding him. So I decided to search if there was any fanfic about like what happened after the scene that we saw in the movie, and I found a few. I'm ready, girl, boy, NB, whoever you are. This writing is purple. Purple prose. I mentioned that in my last video. It's basically someone using a million different fancy words to get their story across instead of one or two fancy words and then otherwise normal words in a way that is, like, good. She is an instrument, not divine, because there is no divinity in what the Bene Gesserit do. No divinity in chaos they sow, the chaos they keep at bay. Power wielded, held, bred. Okay, we're stacking up the verbs here. Nurtured and orchestrated through space, time, and genome. Okay, wielded, held, bred, space, time, genome. I have a feeling this author is gonna enjoy the triple stacking of words. Come to me, she'd said, perhaps in silence. Kneel. The command shimmers across Fade Routher's features, his hooded eyes lower and his lush mouth closes with a bite of lower lip. Sorry, no one can say lush without me thinking of Lush, the friggin' the bath store, like Lush lips. Now I'm just thinking he's gonna vomit up a friggin' bath bomb. He is hardly more than a child, she sees. Yikes, he's a lot more than a child. What? And nearly seems as much as he sits back on his heels to comply. Long fingers and signet ring disappearing into the maw of green black metal. More. More. More means like deadly jaws, just by the way. In the folds of her gown is the other tool. She raises her hand as if to caress. The ganja bar rests between her fingers. Light, delicate, deadly. Seriously, another tap dancing trio of words. Like, oh my god, like Kathy and Cosmo and Don in in Singing in the Rain. Oh my god, they're like, good morning, it's great to die in June. Good morning to you. Fade Routher's eyes slip closed. The knit of impossibly long eyelashes, the only softness about him, aside from his preposterous mouth. Okay, so couple of things. Eyelashes don't knit. If they knitted in stitches and they all went you'd never see again. Preposterous mouth. Preposterous means like nonsensical in a way, right? So Austin Butler has a preposterously nice mouth. He has nice lips. Therefore, Fade Routher does as well. You could say that. His preposterously something mouth, something lips, you could say that. But just preposterous? Like, what? If his lips were preposterous, like what do you think they're shaped like? Like, what kind of lips are they? Like, are they a duckbill? Are they one of those mouths of like a deep sea fish with really long teeth, and then above it it's got like a little height to draw people into its jaw? Like, that's preposterous. If it appeared on a human face, that's preposterous. Is his mouth shaped like a sausage dog? Shaped like an empty box of McNuggets? Shaped like a balloon animal? Shaped like a gravy boat? Austin Butler's mouth is not preposterous. Intrigue crosses his features, or is it arousal? I wonder guys, could it be both? He's intrigued and he's aroused. Oh my god, I've never heard of that dichotomy before. The tip of pink tongue touches his ebon teeth. Is that a typo? The word is ebony. Ebony. Isn't it? Ebony teeth. Are we just making up words now in the English language? Like, someone decided to take the Y off ebony and go on with their day? Like, what? He makes no attempt to snatch back his hand to fight the dual nothingness and agony that the box contains. I hold at your neck the Gonja bar, she pronounces, the voice as soft as a secret, but one that kills only animals. Then I am dead, Fade Routher says. Oh my god. Oh yeah, boy. Oh, you're so special. That's not like wannabe dom pick me at all. Like, oh yeah, I'm an animal. I'm coming in for the kill. I don't even know that song or where I got from it, sorry. Exhaling long and slow through the flicker of a naughty smile, eyes opening to liquid slits. You can't put a slit in liquid? Also, the word aghast, like, I'm sorry, that's just such an extra word. It's one of those words that you can't pronounce without like a physical gesture going with it, and by that I mean physical gesture like this. Margot is aghast that what is repellent is not. Like, it just goes with that. I can't hear it without going aghast. He touches her hair, cautiously curling a smooth lock around his forefinger like he touched her scarf. She watches him watch the smooth wave coil and straighten, the motion forming a pattern he seems to find pleasing. He is again, just for a moment, just a boy. No, he's not. He's a man. Austin Butler is a whole-ass man. Saying boy repeatedly is just getting to me. Stop it. Stop it. Dazzled, luscious mouth agape. She must not be distracted. Okay, I do have to say, if you took the cursed makeup away, I would be very distracted by Austin Butler. This is half of me just roasting myself of the fact that that guy just has me friggin' on the end of a rope. A Bene Gesserit, he rasps, swagger regained. Oh my god, sorry, I know this is like not the word's fault, but I can't take swagger seriously anymore because we hear it as like in like rap songs and memes and things like swagger, swag, got so much swag, like I just can't, no, sorry. Come to slink around and test my humanity, all for my birthday. What's in it for you, lady? All the way from Catan for the kind of party games you can't get from your dickless husband? His lip curls, but not in disgust. Bitch, whenever a book says lip curls, I don't actually know what they mean. Like, which way is it curling? Like, is it this? Is it this? Is it this? Like, a lip can curl in so many different directions. And so every time I'm just like, which one is it? Show me what they can do. The witch voice and the tricks. He murmurs darkly, his jaw flexing as punctuation. A display flawlessly deployed. You know, jaw flexing as punctuation, that's just so ridiculous, but I also don't hate it. I couldn't tell you why though. Yet Fade Routher trembles at a tender kiss. Make me do what you want. Use me, he says against her open lips. I definitely don't mind that. She hazards the first touch, brings her hand up to ghost her palm over the smooth curve of his skull. Wield desire like a blade. Consent has left the chat. Margot regains her composure, tips his face to watch the effect. Swine, she coos. The ugly word is leverage to touch. She echoes the shape of the sound, stroking both palms over his peach-downed head until her open fingers fan the elegant ridge at the occiput. Occiput? O-C-C-I-P-U-T. I assume that's part of your skull. Yeah, that's not sexy. Sorry. The hand at her breast shifts, fingertips idly tracing the broad circle of areola, but avoiding the nipple. Oh my god. Occiput, areola. Like, is this person like secretly a science teacher or something? Because this is like, this just feels too biological to be like remotely appealing. Sorry about that. Silence, she murmurs, using the word to slow the room. Guide him onto the bed, get him onto his back. Oh, it's alright, it's starting to go down. Boots and court slippers tumble to the floor and the membranous counterpane is peeled back to reveal black satin as fine as her gown. It's a bed made for sport rather than sleeping, within a chamber designed for solitude or privacy, a palatial oubliette. First of all, membranous, like, that just makes me think of the gaps we have between our fingers, like underneath, under the skin and stuff, like it's the membrane stretching, the web between. I'm just picturing them with webbed fingers now. A touch to his sleeve is permission when he raises his hand to pull with unexpected delicacy at her dress so that one breast spills forth. Spills? Sorry, it spills. Whoop, it spills! Oh my god, sorry. Breasts don't spill. They're not liquid, they just... I don't know what that is. Is that spill? That's what they do. The nipple tightens and pebbles in the sudden coolness. Pebbles. What, is she gonna take it off and skim it across a lake? Oh my god. You will please me, she whispers, each word timed to both bind and subdue. Knee over his chest and shoulder, Margot lifts her skirts to climb onto him. Without compunction or delay, she mounts his beautiful face and drops the blue silk again. Okay, that came out of nowhere, or at least it feels like it did. Right, okay, we are going. Yes, we are going. Right. His agile tongue flicks, strokes, probes, licks her messily from back to front in a way that makes her shudder. Okay, we've got 4 now. Flicks, strokes, probes, licks. So that's... We've got a quartet now of words of the pas de quatre in Swan Lake, the baby swans. We've got that, except smut. Stop, Margot says when she can take no more. She must rest and forces herself, trembling and oversensitized, to leave the heat of his mouth and softly stroking tongue. Well, I hope none of y'all out there are scared of female pleasure, because otherwise you've just had an aneurysm hearing me read that, but I don't care. Wait, why did I just do that? Where'd that come from? No, seriously, where did it come from? Newsies! They do it when they say Pulitzer's poodles. Pulitzer's poodles! Like, I swear, I'll put it in here. I swear I've got it from there. Pulitzer's poodles! Man, your brain digs up the weirdest stuff sometimes. Anyway, he wears no cocky grin. He is chastened, soft-eyed and subdued. The bewildered boy who entered the chamber, wet to the chin and from hollow cheek to cheek. Okay. Okay. Just by the way, like, obviously the concept of all of this stuff that's happening is fine by me, but just hearing it, because I don't read this stuff all the time, it's just very interesting to see how people just go and all this stuff just comes out. Like, it's just always surprising what other people create and also what other people can handle, because I know that I can handle an awful lot, so when other people kind of do it, I'm kind of like, okay, alright, Miss Thing, Mr. Thing, okay. Slowly, Margot unfastens and peels back Feyd-Rauther's curta until he lies beneath her naked, his bone-pale body hard and gleaming. Until now, Margot had found the common Harkonnen trait of hairlessness, a recessive gene bred into a garishly distinctive phenotype, both infantilizing and off-putting. In the present, she does not. It is visually arresting. Feyd-Rauther is breathtaking, each muscle and sinew perfectly formed, like alabaster lit from within. Oh, we're getting to the similes now. His cock is beautiful, rising hard above his smooth pubis and scrotum like the naked, blushing stamen of a flower. Oh my god! Naked, blushing stamen of a flower. Oh my god, I can't! It has been more than 2 years since Margot has had a man, neither affair nor mandated liaison. Longer still since she had a young one whose every part is magnificent. Is it? Stamen boy? Is glowing alien black-eyed stamen boy really the most magnificent part, girly? You've seen me, lady. Let me see this pretty furry puss I sucked. Fucking hell! Okay, alright. I wanna ask this to you guys. Why is nearly every, like, other word for vagina terrible? Like, I cannot stand that one, especially not saying furry. Fucking human beings do not have fur. That is hair. That is hair. It is hair. And so blah blah blah. Pussy, can't stand it. Not a cat. Women aren't cats, and anyone else with a vagina is not a cat. What else? As an Australian, is used in many different ways besides just that, but honestly, like, I hate it less than pussy. Her gown is easily dispensed with a tug. Sorry, I'm genuinely trying to think of the design of a dress that would be able to come off completely with one tug. That's like snakeskin architecture, friggin', I don't even know what that is. Listen closely, Margot whispers, letting the words coil and hiss. Even his seed, Fade Routher, is royal flotsam like any other. Aren't the friggin', like, the animal sidekicks of Ursula in The Little Mermaid called Flotsam and Jetsam? Fade Routher is a servant of Ursula now. I will have your mouth again, and then your cock, until I have wrung you dry. I must not lose myself in this. Oh god, so we all know that you go like that in order to wring a towel out. Can you just imagine doing that with, like... God, that'd hurt. I dreamed of you, but I never imagined I'd want a Bene Gesserit to fuck with my head. So you want her to fuck with your head and fuck you normally. That's an awful lot of fucking that you expect from her. Like, I hope she had a good lunch before this. His erection a brand against her hip. Brand? Honey baby boy, if it is that hot, there is something concerningly wrong with you. Their mouths meet in a kiss that is messy, inelegant, teeth grinding, tongues plunging. Oh my god, all the stuff about tongues in these books and these fics. Seriously, kissing someone with too much tongue is like trying to eat a bunch of live slugs. It's fucking gross, we all know it. Fear of being foolish and unwanted, fear of failure, fear of power, of ascendancy, of death, of being bested, exposed as imposter, incompetent or impotent, fear of losing anything he gains. Okay, Fade Routher needs some therapy, woo, okay. Then tracks the tip of his nose against the cleft. Cleft? No, I don't like that in this context, no thank you. Following with his tongue, parting third flesh. Ugh, oh my god, third flesh, why? Oh, why did you make me read that with my own two eyes? Oh. You're wet enough I can get my fist in with some patience if that's what you want. Why? Why do you say such things? Thank you, Margot, thank you. So you know what I am. A sociopath of high intelligence, driven, cruel, but strongly motivated by honor. What kind of monologue is this about yourself? Like, honestly, what is he gonna say next? I yearn to be hurt. I love pain. I am so complex. We live in a society. He shrugs and sighs, gently curling his fingers and pressing upward. That doesn't work for every person. With exquisite gentleness, he withdraws his fingers, rests his cheek on Mon's pubis. Oh my god! What? What? Did you just say? Again, I know exactly what that is from biology diagrams. Let me give you what you came for, he growls. Of course he growls. They always growl, apparently. And I'm finding out now, doing this series, that they always growl. I'll make you remember this cock forever. Okay, Stamen Boy. I just feel like penetration is not the right word for a scene like this. Like, it's so doctory. Like, no. He presses forward until she has taken nearly all of him, then bares his teeth to give a single vicious thrust to drive the final inch all the way to the mouth of her womb. Oh my god! She will remember this, the fullness, his weight and strength, power and brutality suspended. Suspended. What, so he's a puppet now? Ugh! The dusky, velvety glands twinned against her cervix. Oh my god! Okay, well, first of all, that shit would hurt. Like, being, like, if something is touching all the way against your cervix. No, thank you. She tightens around him with an undulation from root to tip. Undulation always sounds musical to me. Undulation. Like, it just, I don't know. Slowly, Nut-Baron, please me. The words are firm, weighty, barbed, teasing like a ligature. Ligatures don't tease, they kill you. She will willfully overindulge because she will never have the like of Feyd-Rautha again. Oh yeah, not another Stamen Boy. He's the only Stamen Boy in the world, apparently. A single droplet of sweat falls to her breast from Feyd-Rautha's side as he moves to withdraw. He winces, but his lips part and his tongue touches his teeth. Beautiful and feral. Feral? It's just, hang on, it's just this. That's not feral, that's just your tongue moving. Okay. Whatever. Feyd smiles cockily, teeth shining like jet, but chastens, lowering his eyes when Margot is announced. Aw, that's so cute. She fucked him recklessly, but he's shy now. Aw, I totally believe that. Alrighty, well, that was interesting. I will now never think of Feyd-Rautha as anything other than Stamen Boy, and I've probably also poisoned the movie for myself because now in the scene that's actually in the movie, I will now be picturing this happening after it. And as I said, there's just a lot in this fic. This was a lot, many words, many similes, e.g. Stamen. I will never recover from that. Alright, thank you for reading this ridiculous fic with me, and please, if you want me to keep making these, comment down below another link to a fic that you like or that you've heard of that is like smut and is really cringy and bad, because I would love to react to it, because as I said, I don't want to keep buying books just to make fun of them. And I also don't read fanfiction myself, so I don't know where are a bunch of ones that I could react to, so please comment them down below. Subscribe if you want to see more of this, but I also do creative things and witchy things and other kinds of chaos, so if you guys like that stuff, then you can subscribe as well. Give this video a like, because that really helps out my channel. And remember, I love you, keep going.